This is the entire program for Numpy introduction. It has importing Numpy and arrange function for A variable, arrange function for B variable, linspace function for C, and random function for two-dimensional array for assigned to D, and reshaping the A variable and getting the results of A of 4 of 5 and A of 4, and getting the sum maximum transpose of B, adding A and B, multiplying A and B, and dot product of A and D. The result this is the result for this is the A matrix reshaping of A, and results of A of 4 of 5 is 45, result of A of 4 is the entire row, sum of D is 54.1 and maximum is 99, transpose of B is entire row again, results of adding A and D, and results of multiplying A and D, and dot product of A and D. Moving on to the first question, show how you created A, B and C. For array A, used the np.arrange function to create a numpy array with 100 equally spaced values in the range of 0 through 100, which does not include 100. The np.arrange function generates a sequence of numbers from the start value to stop value with a specified step size. Array B, use the np.arrange function again to create the numpy starting from 0 to stop at 100 and increase the step by 10. Array C, use the np.linspace function to create the numpy array in the range of 0 through 10, which is inclusive, with values spaced at 0.1. The np.linspace function generates a sequence of evenly spaced values over a specified range. In this case, the start is 0, the stop is 10, and the number of samples is 101. So the spacing between the values is 0.1. Moving on to the second question, explain the results of array of 4 of 5. Array of 4 of 5. This is the indexing into the 2D numpy array A. The first index 4 is the fifth row, since indexing starts from 0, and the second index 5 is the sixth column. So A of 5 is the increasing element at the fifth row and sixth column of the array A. Okay, A of 4. This also indexing into the array A, but with only one index. In the context of a 2D array, A of 4 refers to the entire fifth row of the array A. So A of 4 will return the 1D array, which is the fifth row of A. Moving on to the third question, why is the result of multiplying A and D different from computing dot product of A and D? Okay, when we multiply two arrays A and D using multiplication operator, it performs an element-wise multiplication. That means it multiplies each element of A with corresponding element of D. The result is a new array that has the same shape as A and D, where each element is the product of corresponding element in A and D, dot product. On the other hand, when you compute the dot product of A and D using A or A comma D function, it performs a matrix multiplication. In matrix multiplication, each element in the new matrix is calculated the sum of the products of the elements from the rows of the first matrix and the columns of the second matrix. The resulting matrix has a shape that is determined by the shape of A and D. Specifically, if A and B are 2D array with shapes n, and m, p respectively, then the resultant matrix will have the shape of n, p. So the key difference is that element-wise multiplication operates on corresponding elements of the arrays, while the dot product involves a combination of multiplication and summation operation and results in a matrix that may have a different shape. That is why the results of multiplying A and D are different from computing the dot product of A and D.